The Toastmost mobile app, now in the app stores, is getting people to take a new look at the whole Toastmost project. But I particularly want to talk about the app. And it is a great way of allowing your members to sign up more easily for roles and engage with your club. So I'm going to show you how I would add this once I've got the app. If I want to sync it with the online presenters website, I just put in the address of the website, and it's going to send me a code by email. I'm going to do another club too. I also have my home club, Club Awesome, which is hosted on a separate server. It's actually not on a Toastmost server because it came along before that. And there are other clubs that host their websites independently but use the same software. We're going to get this by email. In here we have this thing called the magic link, which you click on. And the magic link takes you directly into the app and signs you up for that website to app connection. So right now I have two websites that are linked here. I can either go into the Club Awesome website or the online presenters website once I've done that set up by email routine. And this is actually Monday's agenda. I'm going to be speaking about this mobile app Monday and fleshing out that story there. I can also page ahead to future meetings. I click the plus sign to sign up for a role, or I click the little red X to withdraw from that role if it turns out I can't make it. I can also assign somebody else. I mean, generally this is somebody I might have talked to over the phone or over text or something. They've told me they can fill this role, so I'll plug them into the agenda. So I can go in and edit and add somebody else. And maybe instead I can use the little paper airplane icon as the suggest function. So this is where I'm going to nominate somebody. I think you'd be great for this role. Why don't you click to sign up? And for test purposes, I'm just going to send this to myself. And we'll see over in Gmail, nominating you for tip of the day on this day in March. And I can just click the button that says take role. So this is a quick way of signing up. This is actually not through the app. This is through the website. But we're trying to get all these things working together. So I can just click on take role if I do indeed want to take it. And it will show them that I am now signed up for that. So it's a quick way of getting things farmed out to other people. I can go over to this agenda tab and I can view the agenda. I can also send it out by email. So this is where I'm going to send out the entire agenda with people. I might add a note up top. So it'll come up with a default subject line that has the date encoded in there. But I can modify that and maybe add a note. And click send email, and that will go off to the club. And once again, we'll look in email, and here is my message encouraging people to sign up. And again, this has one-click sign-up links in it to try and make it fast and easy for people to agree to take a role. We have a timer built in. And the nice thing about this timer is that it is synced with the agenda. So it knows that I'm planning to give an 8 to 10 minute speech. And so the timer can use that to keep track. Just to give you a quicker view of how this works, I'm going to change that from 8 to 10 minutes to 8 to 10 seconds. And so we're going to see it change at 8. It will go to green, 9 it will go to yellow, 10 it will go to red. And when I click stop, I get a little log of exactly how long that speaker spoke for. We have a voting tool. So if your club conducts votes for best speech of the week, best use of word of the day, anything like that, you can set that up in here. And again, it knows what's on the agenda. And so if these are the correct people, I could just click publish, and that would be available for people to vote on. Or I could also, maybe we had a late addition to the agenda. So I can pick a member, or I can actually type in the name of a guest speaker and make them another choice on the ballot to vote for. And so again, I can publish that. Or I could decide that that's the bad idea. We actually don't have time for those extra speakers, so we're going to remove them. And so the version of the ballot that I publish will not have those two speakers. If I want to see the way the people who are voting are going to see this, I can click on the little icon for voting and come in here. And I can also, I could vote for myself. I could tap on my own name. Now I'm going to go back and clean this up later, but I'm voting before anybody's actually spoken on Monday. So that's no fair. So if I go back to my settings screen, I can switch between those two clubs that I'd set up previously. Also, any other club that's hosted on Toastmost that I belong to, I can easily add that. So I'm adding the demo club that I use for testing. Also, I'm looking for volunteers to help with translation. We have a certain amount of multilingual capability for French right now in the software. So if you toggle into French, you'll see some of the role names and other elements of the interface wind up getting changed. There's lots more possibilities. I hope you see them, and I hope this encourages you to take a closer look at the whole Toastmost project.